Hello and welcome to Stay Gold, written by Stars Zavala, M.A. Stay Gold is a story about the choices we make after experiencing trauma and how it affects the quality of life that we live and the loving connections that we have, which includes how we affect other people emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. The story starts out with the twins Solara and Selena, who were both born under the same sun and raised in the same storm. Solara and Selena were identical twins with identical wounds. Their childhood was marked by neglect, emotional volatility, and deep unmet needs. Both of them carried the same cracks in their foundation, but one chose to rebuild, the other did not. Here's the story of Solara, the one who healed. Solara was the twin who made the courageous decision to turn inward. She got tired of repeating patterns, tired of the chaos, tired of feeling unsafe in her own body and in her own mind. She faced her pain. She cried. She asked hard questions. She broke down, only to rebuild from truth, not survival. She learned how to self-regulate, to breathe, to forgive, and most importantly, to release the residue of other people's actions from her spirit. She stopped blaming. She started transforming. Through time, intention, and inner work, Solara began to transmute her trauma, not just suppress it, but alchemize it into wisdom, softness, strength, and joy. Where there once was armor, she built wings. Where there was once fear, she built flow. Now when people encounter Solara, they feel held. She emanates peace. Her presence is paradise, nurturing, radiant, accepting, and unshakably kind. And then we move on to the story of Selena, the one who refused to heal. Selena carried the same scars, but chose to protect them with bitterness. Rather than facing the darkness, she masked it. She blamed others, stayed in cycles of drama, and refused to feel vulnerable. To her, healing seemed weak. She thought avoiding the pain would give her power, but it only gave her more pain to pass on to those with whom she interacted. She gave what she had. Inevitably, she hurt others. Selena never learned to hold herself, so she demanded other people to do it for her. She lashed out. She made everything about her. She criticized others, chose to diminish people. She had a lack mentality and mistook control for connection. She was affecting others negatively, and it made people leave, yet she was not interested in changing. Her energy was unpredictable. People walked on eggshells around her. She repelled intimacy and mistook fear for respect. She lived in a general state of distrust, reactivity, chaos, and although she desperately wanted love, her unhealed wounds bled onto those who didn't cut her. Selena, still loved by her twin, could not love herself enough to change. Not yet. Both Solara and Selena are you. They both live within all of us until we choose which one we want to become and which one we want to bring to life. Solara teaches us that healing is the ultimate rebellion. To break the cycle, we must first break within and then put the pieces back in place with the gold of self-love and self-care. Selena reminds us what happens when we don't, when we hold on to the poison instead of purging it, when we prioritize the value being in the powerful state rather than being soft, nurturing, and loving. This journey is a map towards your inner Solara, towards the version of you who gives love instead of wounds, who nurtures instead of destroys, who creates paradise because she became it. Stay gold even when the world doesn't. Stay gold, especially when the world doesn't. Our choices determine our reality, so make healthy choices.